life of a hunter. It's not about an end result, it's about an expedition. A journey that leads us into wild places, both near and far. In a time where some believe hunting is not relevant to modern society, we carry the torch and stand on the foundations of those that have come before us. We continue to invest into the ecosystems of which we must sustain. It's an effort to conserve, to provide, and celebrate God's renewable resources.
Hey, 380 plus.
It is our life, it is our passion, and we make no apologies for our God-given right to hunt. Mississippi, the state Kenneth Lancaster calls home. It's also a state he has many fond memories of growing up as a hunter. Anyone that knows Kenneth knows he has a lot of respect for the way he was raised, and he never takes for granted where he comes from or the opportunities he has to exercise his God-given rights as a hunter.
Kind of a cool spot right here. This is my deer camp here in Mississippi. It's November, middle part of November. This is where the old camp was years ago, and it's always fun to come and see these old camps like this. You can see where they used to keep their dogs back in here. Whenever we walk in here, I'll show y'all that. But over here, they got the old skinning rack where they used to skin the deer over here, and you can see where they had, you know, just old barrels and stuff. I come out here a lot of times, do it in the wintertime because we got a lot of cottonmouths around here and a lot of rattlesnakes. I don't like to come out here in summertime and do it, but I'll come out here in the wintertime and kind of rummage through some of this old stuff and find old 30-06 casings and, you know, old 270s and 30-30s and stuff, and just kind of makes you wonder what kind of stories and everything that was told around these old campfires, these old hunting camps. Not only down in the south, but up north too. You know, they do it the same way up there. That's one thing that's consistent across the United States, no matter if you're from the north or you're from the south. You sitting around a campfire and it's hunting season, it's about old stories. This is the old dog pens right here. Whenever they used to run dogs in here, which they don't do anymore, we don't do. But back in the old days, that's where they keep their walkers, right in there. And their camp was right up there, and they had them back here. And you could just hear them now. You can hear them old walkers, trying to sleep up there. And as a kid, waiting for the next morning to go and turn them dogs out. That's a lost art, but it was a lot of fun. I did it whenever I was a kid, but I love seeing this old stuff like that. It just reminds me of my childhood days. This afternoon, we're gonna try something a little different. Big and Jay's got a new product out called Liquid Luck Attractant Spray. We got old dead limb that I cut at this particular spot, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna spray the heck out of it and see if it will attract a old big buck or old big nanny, one or the other. But I want to tell y'all something real quick. As you see right now, I am wearing my Ariat square-toed cowboy boots bow hunting this afternoon. As y'all know, I normally like to wear rubber boots, especially where there's a lot of water and a lot of mud. But I am very fond of my Ariat boots. Well, this afternoon, my infamous cameraman here showed up at the camp in his brand new white tennis shoes. So if you look down, he has on my rubber boots and I have on my trusty cowboy boots. So I'm gonna spray the bottom of my boots with some of this Liquid Luck walking in, and hopefully they don't smell this leather on the bottom of my boots. I don't know what else to do other than to make the boy get his white tennis shoes muddy. Go get your tennis shoes. This is a first for me, I can promise you.
Kenneth and his cameraman Matt no doubt have a good time filming hunts together, but they also take their hunting serious. and based on history, they usually don't waste any time getting into the action. This southern experience was no different, as Kenneth's goal was to not be over picky when it came to a specific deer he was after.
We'll see what happens. If a nice buck comes in here, we're gonna shoot it, but my cameraman there, Matt, says he wants some deer meat, so if a big old doe comes in here real early or real late, or maybe in the middle of the afternoon, we may shoot her. Mark's always picking on me because I shoot does a lot of times, but I can't help it. I like to shoot deer, and I like to shoot deer meat, or eat deer meat. And I like for my guys that hunt with me to have plenty of deer meat. So, Mark, I'm just trying to control the herd and make sure that we have some sausage for this winter and spring and fall and going into next deer season.
The Give and Ride is being brought to you by Expedition, Element, Real Tree, CVA, Hornady, Polaris, and Shockstrap.
Hey, Kenneth, look, look, right there, right here, get your boat. Here he comes. He's coming hard. He was straight down on me right there. I'm not sure. It looked like it exited good on the other side. I couldn't tell. Oh, man. I thought he was gonna walk on out right here, and I had to lean out from this tree right here and shoot him. He just come out of nowhere, just come right here. Lord have mercy. Like I said, I know it looked like it went in right below the spine, but whenever he took off running, I could see it hanging out middle ways of his body on the other side. I am shaking like I just shot a 180. Oh, thank you, Lord, thank you. Whew, please be laying right out there somewhere. Whew. What afternoon. Yeah, we picked the right spot. You know, I love going to the Midwest. I love going out west. I love hunting other states, but coming back home to Mississippi, Louisiana, and hunting down here in the South and just shooting an old big swamp buck like that. I mean, for me, it just don't get any better. Whew. I didn't hear him pile up, but those woods are wide open right there, so I don't know. We're gonna go back and look at it. Hopefully we'll find him. I'll see y'all on the ground.
The time between releasing an arrow on a whitetail and the moment of recovery is often a nerve-wracking experience, especially when you don't feel absolutely 100% confident of your shot placement. Kenneth takes his time, step by step on the blood trail, but something tells him after several hundred yards of tracking, he needs to make the decision to back out.
Well, we've trailed a deer probably 300 or 400 yards, and we've still got good blood, but we can't figure out what's going on, so we backed out. In the state of Mississippi, it's legal to use a dog to blood trail. So I just called a buddy of mine, and if he thinks we need to come in tonight, we may bring a dog back tonight and go in and find him. But you know, it's bow hunting. It looked like it went in a little high, but it looked like it exited good on the other side. So I don't know. We're gonna make a judgment call here in a little bit. We'll either go back and look for him tonight, or we'll be back here first thing in the morning. Man.
After Kenneth's friends arrive with the dogs, the team makes the decision to go ahead and attempt to find the deer immediately, as opposed to waiting until the following morning.
You know, that deer should be 200-300 yards past where y'all stopped. To get to them pines. I mean, can you drive around relatively close?
Probably not. There he is right there. Man, them dogs worth $1 million. Thank you, man. Whoa, look out, look out. Might better tie him up. Man, good gracious. Man, what a night. I can't believe it. Hey, thank you. Come here, Chad. Oh, look at that. Old chocolate horn, dude. Old Roman nose on him. What did your GPS show, 7/10 of a mile? I shot this deer 7/10 of a mile over on the food plot over there, and we blood trailed him in here probably 500, 600, 700 yards, and then we backed out. Well, we came back, I called Chad, and they come in here and brought the dogs, and they turned them out. And at the old days, we used to put a bail on dogs back at Willow Point whenever I worked there, and we'd have to chase the bail down. Well, they got these new fancy things now, that right there, and the dogs come around and walk straight up to him. He was laying right here dead. So, man, guys, I can't thank y'all enough. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Look at that whole mud all over his horns. Pretty deer. Oh, man. Never ever apologize for your God-given right to hunt. Sometimes it takes just a little bit of extra and some buddies to come and help you, but it's mighty fine to put my hands on this one, I can promise you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, fellas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Woo.
Given Right is being brought to you by Scrape Fix, Dead Ringer, Cupped Waterfowl, PFC, Victory Archery, Sig Sauer, and Lethal. Following Kenneth's success in Mississippi, he heads across the state line to Louisiana to meet up with Mark and Jeremy Atkins and Sean Burks. Sean is a longtime friend of Kenneth's, and this hunt has become a late season tradition over the last few years for the Given Right.
Look at this picture.
Here comes the man.
They want to go to Jurassic Park? So are you the guide for Jurassic Park?
Yes. We're ready to
You got
go.
what?
We're down here at Sean's, and we're doing a little bit what I put Kenneth through all the time. We're here to shoot some call deer for him. This is like an annual year-end trip for us, huh?
Yep.
I mean, it's become a tradition, and it's not just about the kill here, but it's about hanging out. I know that sounds so kind of, cliche.
Well, it is, so
Cliche.
that's what I'm doing this evening. I'm hanging out. I'm not even hunting this afternoon. I'm cooking gumbo this afternoon and rice, and I'm going to have some boudin ready for y'all.
Oh.
And tomorrow night we're cooking crawfish.
I didn't know what boudin was until I got here last year, and as soon as I got home, I ordered some for the house. It was good. But we're here, we're going to shoot. I think the rules are 9 points or less. Splits, kickers, and junk doesn't count, right?
Doesn't count.
Okay. and hogs. So I'm actually interested in shooting some hogs because I've never really killed one. So.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
So it's a fun trip. We're here for 4 days in Louisiana. Kenneth is actually our host, kind of. On somebody else's property, somebody else's cabin, somebody else's food.
And we're off, boys. It's been a long time since I drove a Jeep. You know, we're in Louisiana, but I tell you what, it's pretty chilly. I mean, the wind has got the moisture in it, and it's a cold front. It looks good. So, just blessed to be down here in Louisiana with truly family. And I can't wait to see what's going to unfold. This has already been a trip of a lifetime, and I haven't even hunted yet. So, here we go. Everything's right. We're in Louisiana, baby. Fingers crossed that we see something good and mature. If not, just grateful to be hunting, you know. So let's see what happens. Having a blast.
Jeremy has always had a lot of appreciation for any hunt, regardless of if a harvest takes place or not. But this particular hunt was going to provide an opportunity for both.
Boom. Just like that. First Louisiana buck. That is so awesome, man.
Given Right is being brought to you by Big and J, Reveal, Grizzly, Tacticam, Weather Guard, Swagger, and The Grind. Following Jeremy's harvest, it was time for some southern camaraderie around the camp. And as usual, Kenneth had the meal prepped for the celebration.
He won't let you shoot it?
Nope. No, he was your friend.
He tried to get it.
Yeah.
That's a 100-yard shot. I don't think he could do it.
That's what I told him. I said, I bet I can get to you both.
The following day, Sean had the opportunity for some whitetail management as well. And Kenneth jumped behind the camera to capture the moment.
Once again. Look at him. He didn't go far.
He didn't go far.
He told me this thing had a little whoop to it.
Hey, it's been a long time since I videoed you kill a deer.
It has been, son. I enjoyed that.
It too, bro.
I enjoyed it.
I can't even reach it. I hope it's in focus. My eyes are a lot older since the last time I videoed you. Hey man, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. It's been like we said, it's been 23 years.
Yep.
Since, you know, the first time I came and hunted with you, and I've been here a bunch of times since then.
Yep.
But 23 years, I was the very first one to come here.
You sure was.
And man, it's like coming home, coming back down here,
Your
bro.
mama's been down here. Your granddaddy, I'll never forget that story. Your grandfather, you know, taught you how to hunt, and just a dear friend of yours, you know, and your mama, you know. So this is, look, I'm just glad I get to share this.
Oh man,
so.
you don't know what it means to me, because it, like I said, this is the last place that my grandfather hunted before he went to be with the Lord, right here. I mean, this place. So that special place to me. You're a special person to me too, brother.
Let's go look at it.
Thank you.
Let's go
All right,
touch it.
man.
Let's go touch it. That's right, we want to kill. The 4.5-year waypoint.
The trip wasn't quite over as Kenneth closed out the management hunt with some action of his own.
You got him?
You got him good.
Wow. That happened quick.
So here's what happened. We get up this morning. Jeremy comes over here to a different spot, and we go to another spot. Jeremy comes over here and shoots a hog, literally.
I'm on a hog hunt.
He's on a hog hunt. Shoots a hog right here. Well, he calls us and tells us, he says, look, there's bucks running everywhere over here. Well, we just come over here and an 8-point just run out right here in front of us, and we just shot him.
You thumped him. Thumped him. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Happened quick.
Heck yeah, it's good deer, bud.
What is he? 9 point?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got good bases.
He does.
Not real wide, but just a great deer to end a great week.
Oh, it's definitely been a great week.
Friends and food.
Dude, it's been awesome.
Dude.
It's been such a great experience.
Man,
It's like it's a rut.
what a hunt, man. Never, ever, ever apologize for your God-given right to hunt. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, buddy.
It's awesome, man.
Fun hunt.
It's awesome. Cool.
Yep.
That's great.
This southern management experience on the property of Sean Burks was everything and then some for everyone from the given right. The common bond of hunting connects us all as hunters. It brings us back to our roots and allows us countless opportunities to be grateful for our God-given right.